July 10th at 0705. I departed Whitefish Point Harbor of Refuge at 6:40, we'll call it. And as Bill Murray would have to say, I have to laugh. Oh my God, not as cold as I thought. Last night was very cold though. In fact, I boiled a lot of water just to warm up the cabin. The winds are a perfect 10 to 12 right now. But, you know, guess from which direction? Yeah, you got it. So, I've been on this lake for 18 days now. And I've had one day that would have been conducive to sailing, except that it was so cold and I was so unmotivated I didn't want to. It's unbelievable. It seems impossible. I mean, I fought west winds, southwest winds, all the way there. I really thought, wow, I'm just going to be blown back. But no, they've been coming out of the east. Now that I'm going south, it's coming from the south. I'm sorry, Neptune. I'm sorry, Poseidon. Whoever's in charge, my sincerest apologies. Please let me have some sailing once I get on Lake Huron. Please. So I spoke too soon. It is now 7:20 and it is uncomfortably cold out there. So I'm sitting in my companionway just to stay out of the cold air. I can actually see my breath once again in the cabin, so do not do Lake Superior without a minimal of a Dodger. All right, fellow mariners, it is 10:40. I'm approaching Groves Cap Light. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. It's time to start navigating. Yeah, it has warmed up and the waves have subsided. Not a bad journey over, but not great. 1,200 hours and I am off Lake Superior and on the St. Mary's River, and happy as a lark because I am now wearing shorts. It feels spectacular. Be careful what you wish for. It's freaking hot. I'm approaching, well, I can't remember the name of this bridge, the Canadian Lock. It's gotta be nearing 1,300 hours. And I was joking. I am very happy to be warm right now. So, alrighty, it is 1,500 hours. Once again, I'm at the George Kempt Marina at the Soo. You can see I'm already set up, so I've been here for a while. So you notice my boom tent that Terry made is up and raring to go because we're expecting some rain tomorrow. Rain or not, tomorrow is going to be a day of rest for me. I've been pushing it hard since Tuesday and I'm beat up. So I'm looking forward to just chilling, watching some Netflix, whatever, and sleeping and eating. Alrighty, it's Tuesday, June 12th, 06:10. I departed at 0550. So you can see it's a very gray day, temperatures in the 50s. I'm at my cruising speed of 5.25, but right now I'm hitting 7 knots. So getting to Detour will be, you know, about 7.5 hours. This speed will vary. Right now the water's being channeled and funneled, and thus the current's a little stronger than normal. Just past the ferry, the Drummond Islander. Plans are up in the air at this point. I'm considering making a quick run through the North Channel, but one thing at a time. All right, it is 9:35, 0935. I've passed Munisquong Lake, which converges around Nevis Island. So we have a convergence of water and 10 to 15 nautical mile winds. And so I got a little rolly in here, nothing major, just, you know, 1 foot waves. They're petering out as I get between the lands and approach to Tor. Not been pleasant. Same old, same old. Gonna get in here, check the weather, and decide what I'm gonna do for the night. Ahoy, fellow mariners. It is approaching 1200 hours on July 12th. And you can see I have a nice following wind at about 12 to 15, making my journey a little bit more pleasant than earlier. Yeah, the sun has come out, it's warmed up, so is my mood. So I'm going to go into a detour up here, gas up, and move on to an anchorage. And I think I see a tall ship coming in. Oh my God. How cool is that? All right, it is 1350 and I'm entering the North Channel, if you will. And it's already insane. Wow. And oh my God, islands just pop up out of everywhere. I mean, look at this, just, they're everywhere. After I get through this, I gotta go through the open waters until I get to the east end, but my God, I have a lot of islands just to get through to get there. This is insane. It's a little wobbly right now, but I'm sure, you know, as I enter into these islands, it's gonna steady out. I am 3.14 nautical miles away from where I hope to anchor tonight. Okay, I made the right call, even if I don't make it home. Well, I mean, I'll make it home, but you know what I mean. If I don't make it home in time on my time schedule, I'll come back and get the vessel, because this has already been worth it. Okay, it's about 14:30. I'm approaching Harbor Island, and I have decisions to make. Wow, okay, I'm learning a lot here. We got the outer harbor and the inner harbor, and they both look really enticing and really scary to this amateur. So I think I'm going to go for the inner harbor. I see a sailboat, large ones, in either of them, so I don't think I can make a wrong decision here. I wish I wasn't alone and new to this, because it's quite unnerving. I'm going to scope in on my plot charter here and navigate. Nope, I feel more comfortable with the outer harbor. So that's what I'm going to do. Time to go on manual control. Watch my depth sounder. They must know something, because they're way up in there. And according to the plot charter, you know, oh my God, this is so hard. You know what, I'll be happy in either place, so I'm just going to stick with this. Okay, I'll be soon in 10 feet. And then after that is 4 feet, so I want to try to get right in the middle of that. Okay, the winds have just got real goofy, so it's not helping me pick a spot. Anchoring's so tough. Okay, I have about 110 feet of depth. Got about 120 out, so probably gonna have to reel her in a little bit here. I overdid it just to get caught, but that's too much scope. I need about 70 feet, so I'm gonna bring her back in. Okay, it's 15:30. I am anchored in the outer harbor of Harbor Island. My chart plotter is starting to make that beautiful messy lines that I like to see. Let me know that I have holed. I'm feeling warm, which is nice, even though there's a breeze. Beautiful wooded scenery. I've been sitting out in the cockpit for about a half hour, trying to ascertain if I'm held, and my visuals are corresponding with my instruments. I feel that I am, and I also feel that even though he and I are going to swing differently because of he's closer to shore, we should not cross paths. So it's uncomfortable, I must admit. I'm sure this takes something to get used to. So far, just entering the North Channel has been remarkable, and I've just started. It's going to get better. I haven't checked the weather, but I'm assuming I'm okay tonight because I'm not the only one here. And there's a couple other vessels in the outer harbor. Got a little cookout going over to the right. And this is quite fun. So as I'm sitting here listening to nature sounds, I'm hearing this humming in the distance, which is driving me crazy because that's not what I want to hear. I've turned everything off on my vessel just to enjoy nature, but this is motorized, and I realized that it's probably that vessel's generator. Fair enough. Just hope it goes off later tonight so I don't have to listen to the droning of it. So this will be interesting. It is July 13th at 05:15. Yes, I'm up at the crack of stupid. I'm always up at the crack of stupid on these trips. Unless I know I don't have to go anywhere the next day. Harbor Island, Outer Harbor, anchored for the night successfully. Joy. Waiting for the sun to come up. No sense moving on. Part of the point of being here is seeing things. Unfortunately, I did not take my camera with me yesterday. But not long after arriving, the couple back here, Lance and Christy, came over on their dinghy. It's a new vessel to them, and we cruised the inner harbor, and both of us agreed, all three of us agreed that that was a little too shallow for our comfort zone. So anyway, I'm off to Blind River today to fuel up, although I could probably make it to Little Current without having to fuel up, but better safe than sorry. And then goal being to anchor up at Turnbull Islands. Okay, it's 6:20. I've been navigating my way out of this series of islands. Behind me is Harbor Island. It's a little chilly, go figure. Cloudy. It's supposed to clear up. And I'll be eager for that because I don't like what looks ahead, but it'll pass. But look at that. That looks so tropical, it's incredible. Go figure, the winds are on the nose. Yeah, this is just about getting to the next point. Probably blowing 15. But I think I can see the mainland over there. Pretty sweet. Okay, here we are a little closer to that tropical island I was mentioning in the last video. Who would have thunk? That's amazingly gorgeous. Indescribably beautiful. Okay, it's 7:20. My bearing is 90. I am doing 75 degrees north. My course line took me along that shoreline over there, and I kept encountering fishing nets. So I felt it prudent to get away from shore. Winds are 5 to 8 right now, but you know, on the nose. So, I mean, I don't think I could keep up 5 knots under sail. Hate having an agenda. Also, another problem I've been encountering with my new mainsail, even in the lightest airs, I struggle to get it down. The slugs are not wore in yet, so she sticks on me. And I do not want to be trying to throw in a reef in 20 to 25 mile per hour winds. Sorry, once again, I'm sitting in my companionway because it's not particularly pleasant in the cockpit right now. So I know it's early, so the day's going to get better. And hopefully this high pressure system sets in and I have a nice 2 or 3 days ahead of me. I did notice on my barometer that the pressure is going up, so that's very encouraging. You get really weathered in here, whereas, you know, you have to do a lot of navigating, like just getting out of those islands that I was just in. I was zigzagging all over the place. I had 9 turns before I hit the open waters. So imagine trying to do that in 30-mile-per-hour winds. You don't want to do that. So that's why this was kind of a risky call. I just did my Arrive Canada, which made me very happy to get it out of the way, even though I don't know how I was able to do it. I'm sure work is going to charge me an arm and a leg for the charges I'm incurring on this voyage, but so be it. It's vacation, it's worth it. Warming up a little, that's nice. Still not pleasant enough to sit in the cockpit, but not as cold below. I think my salon is up to 60 degrees. Hey, look at that guy. Hi. Okay. Squirrel. All right, it's 10:42. I zoomed in a little bit. I'm sure this is going to be hard to see on video, but on the east side of East Grant Island is just, I guess, another island. But it just looks like somebody just piled rocks right there, and now stuff is growing out of it. It makes no sense. So as I'm approaching Blind River, my radio has been scanning for at least a half hour, if not 45 minutes. Talk about being in the middle of nowhere. There's not even radio. So after about 45 minutes,
yeah, it's so true.
A radio station has kicked in. Alas, I am somewhere. I am back on the grid. Oh, too funny. All right, I'm approaching Blind River, which seems amazing to me because even though I see a water tower and signs of civilization, I can't imagine there's a place for me to tuck into to fuel up, get ice and whatnot. Good day. There's a bow line running down. You're good. Okay, I have 3.94 nautical miles to go to the anchorage as I enter this archipelago. Did I say that right? Archipelago? I can never get that right. It's like extrapolating or just concerting. They always mess me up. Anyway, as I enter this chain of islands, I am struck by the beauty. Over here is one of those tropical looking islands, which makes no sense way up here in the north. And as I pan slowly, as slow as I can go, to my starboard, there's just this white island out there. I'm assuming granite, I don't know, but it's amazing to see. And with 0.97 to go to my first waypoint, I really need to start paying attention here because I just spotted another island popping up out of nowhere. So, yeah, that's what happens here. Things just pop up out of nowhere. Oh my God. I am so blown away, I don't even know what to say. I honestly don't. I mean, look at this. What the hell? And I've just started. This isn't even the good stuff. And I'm freaking out. What is to come? You could spend a summer up here. I'm so sad I have to zip through it. I'm sad my window is this small that I have 2 more days to get through this. I'm in pretty tight quarters right now as I approach what I hope to be my anchorage for the night, Turnbull. I passed Sanford. I saw a sailboat in there. So if this doesn't work out, I'll turn around and go back. To my port, I see 5 feet. I know the water's high, so I probably got 6 or 7. And to my starboard is 10. So once I get up here, I got to make a sharp turn to starboard and then zigzag in there. Are you guys looking to what's at my port right now? Look at this. Sorry, it's going to be jerky. This is what's to my port. Okay, this is insane. My sources have better be correct, and so my chart plotter better be too, because this is scary as all get-go. Oh my God, if this is my anchorage for the night, how amazing is this going to be? Who finds these places? I'm terrified coming in here knowing that somebody else has already come in here. This is stupid. I am so nervous. Oh, a bourbon and a beer is not going to be enough. Okay, the anchor watch is going very well. Winds have died, so that helps. Still from the open area, from the southwest, I'm guessing, but very light. But what's encouraging is what I'm seeing here is a bunch of chicken scratch. And that's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. Oh, look at this water. I've been staring at that for about like an hour. And I think I'm held. But wait till you see this. There's one person in the world seeing this right now, and it's me. And you should think the same thing, wherever you are and whatever you're viewing, because you're the only person seeing it.